what's up? What's up? Happy Friday. Today is the 30th of July. Yeah, 30th of July, the 40th episode of the Be Your Own Hero Show. Wow. The Be Your Own Hero Show. Hero is an acronym. It means helping everyone reaps optimism. In other words, helping others helps you. Or in the context of this show, the concept is that this is my journey of my effort to be my own hero. And hopefully by me talking about my journey, you'll find something that inspires you to be your own hero. So that's the concept. That's the acronym. And I'm your host. I'm Sekou. I'm a professional creative. And shout out to New Thought Media Network for allowing me the space and opportunity to talk about my journey to become my own hero. And I am here live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern, right here on the New Thought Media Network. And please feel free to donate to the New Thought Media Network to help them create more enlightening, inspiring content like this show. There you go, ntmedia.org, donate. All right, I think I hit all my introductory things. Let's get to it. So this is Friday, this is Flashback Friday. So that's when I recap everything we talked about throughout the week. So on Monday, that's Motivation Monday on this show. The question is, what are you capable of? That's just me looking at my notes. What are you capable of? And I talked about my fastest 1 mile time. We're going to come back to that today. I got to say a couple more things about that. Tip Tuesday. On Tip Tuesday, the question is, why aren't you investing? And that's the ongoing question. Why aren't you investing? Specifically, I did a Cash App tutorial. I am saying cash, C-A-S-H, app. Some people texted me to ask me what I was saying. That's what it is. It's an app for a smartphone. You can download it on Android or iPhone. And it's a way of sending money from person to person, a peer-to-peer payment system. But it also has a built-in functionality to buy stock and to buy Bitcoin. So I did a Cash App tutorial on the stock side of Cash App on Tuesday. So if you missed that, check it out. A couple of people said it was helpful. I'm glad to know that. I'm glad to know that I've got some small thing to say about finance. Makes me feel proud of myself. So anyway, that was Tip Tuesday. On Workout Wednesday, the question was, are you underestimating yourself? Which is a rhetorical question, because yes, you are. Yes, I am. We all have to break out of our belief boxes and stretch our boundaries and do more and believe we can do more. Oh, and I talked about this thing I saw, this medicine ball run. I don't know what it's technically called, but I'm just going to call it a medicine ball run, where there's a group of people who run in a pack, and the first person who holds the medicine ball drops it, and the last person picks it up and has to run it to the front and drop it. So if you missed that episode, check it out. It's pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Anyway, so that was Workout Wednesday. And then Tally Thursday, that's the day when I do all the tallies. I add up all the numbers for the Hero Ministry, for the charity run, which is now a part of the Hero Ministry, and all those things. So we got some good numbers on Thursday. If you missed that, check it out. Because I'll give a summary here, but I went a little more in depth with all the numbers on Thursday. All right, so today's Flashback Friday. And of those many flashbacks, I'm going to flashback to Monday. Motivation Monday, what are you capable of? Me running my fastest mile. I was talking to Reverend Rush about this, and he hit me with something from the Bible. He said, seek and ye shall find. Ye shall find. Seek and ye shall find. Got a little tongue-tied. So this really struck me. It really struck me because it reframes what I talked about on Monday. So for those of you who didn't see it, here's the situation. I decided that I was going to push myself to run a sub 8 mile, meaning I was going to run a mile in less than 8 minutes. And I psyched myself up. I put on a particular shirt that made me feel good and powerful. I chose a route that made me feel like, well, that was familiar to me, and I knew that I would be able to do well on that route because I've run it before. Because the second part of the route is downhill. So I knew that I was stacking the odds in my favor. I got myself psyched up, and I went out there and I did it. And I was very proud of myself. I did all the congratulatory selfies. I'm like, happy, right? And then I looked at the details in my phone, and my phone says, congratulations on your second fastest mile. Like, what? So that blew my mind. And then what Reverend Rush said about seeking ye shall find really hit me hard, because what was I seeking? I was seeking a sub-8 mile. What did I ask for? I asked for a sub-8 mile, right? That was my focus. I didn't know that I was capable of running any faster than that. So that was my focus. So the whole time, and I didn't take any shortcuts. I didn't take any walk breaks. I was pumping my arms. I was psyching myself up the whole time, talking to myself. You got this. Come on, Sekou, you can do it. Pump your arms, lean into it. We're going to get this sub-8. We're going to get this sub-8. Go, 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 right? Very positive mind frame the whole time. What did I get? I got a mile in 7 minutes and 58 seconds. Just barely a sub-8. I got exactly what I asked for, a sub-8 mile. Meanwhile, my phone says, nah, man, that's old news. You ran a sub-8 mile weeks ago, and you ran a 740 weeks ago as part of a 5K. What? So let's get back to this seek and ye shall find, because you got to be specific about what you're asking for. I asked for sub-8.8, and I got it. I got asked for a sub-8 mile, and I got it. I didn't ask for my fastest mile. I didn't ask for a sub-8 mile or something better. I asked specifically for what I thought I wanted, or what I thought I was capable of. That's deep, because somewhere in my system there must have been a conversation that went something like this. Sekou said he's going to do a sub-8 mile today. Well, all right. Well, he can do better than that. He can do a 740. Yeah, I know, but he only asked for a sub-8, so we're going to give the man what he asked for. Well, maybe we should give him something extra. Let's push him all the way to 740. Like, no. We give what we are asked to give. That's what we do. In this department, we give what we're asked for, right? Because how else do you explain me making my best effort and hitting a 7.58 instead of a 740? Running downhill half the time. Like, how do you explain it? That there must have been something in my mind limiting my body. That's deep, right? Something in my mind limiting my body so that I hit what I wanted to hit, what I had said that I wanted, instead of what I was capable of. That is so deep. That is so deep. So that means, it's bringing it full circle, you have to ask specifically for what you want. And your reticular activating system will deliver exactly what you want. Not more. It's not going to give you more unless you ask for more. It's going to give you what you ask for. So as I was jogging this morning, this thought came to me while I was jogging, and I spoke it into my phone just to capture it before I missed it. So I'm just going to read this. Here's this question. Are you asking at the level of what you think is possible, or at the level of anything is possible? Ooh, right? Because I was asking at the level that I thought was possible. I thought it was reasonable, based on my previous times that I was aware of, that I could get a sub-8 mile if I really pushed myself. Meanwhile, unbeknownst to me, I can do way more than that. Way more than that. But I wasn't asking for way more than that. I was asking for what I thought was possible. I wasn't asking at the level of anything is possible. I didn't go out there and say, I'm going to run my fastest mile today. And if I had, I bet I would have come through with the 739. I'm going to have to test that theory. But this really is the perfect example of how the reticular activating system, also known as the frequency bias, also known as the RAS, also known as the RAS, also known as the filter seeker, that's my name for it. That's how that works. Seek and ye shall find. It's going to give you what you ask for, but not more. Not more. It's going to give you exactly what you ask for. So you better ask for exactly what you want, which means you got to know exactly what you want. And you got to ask at the level of anything is possible, not at the level of what you believe is possible. That's deep. I'm going to be talking about that again. I'm going to be talking about that again, because there is no other logical explanation that sits well with me about why I went out there and I ran my fastest, I thought, and I came in 20 seconds slower than what I was capable of. I can't explain it any other way. All right, so I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I'm gonna read the question again so you can let it marinate for you in your life. Are you asking at the level of what you think is possible or at the level of anything is possible? Rock with that. All right, so we're gonna do a quick commercial break and I'm gonna come back and do the Hero Ministry update. Okay, so I'm in the comments, so shout out to Tim, to Nan, and to Melanie. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. So Hero Ministry update. So let's talk about the charity run. The charity run has become part of the Hero Ministry because if you've been following, you know that I'm donating 100% of the proceeds to 7 different nonprofits that work with the unhoused community. And people have been pledging per mile and making donations. I've got 18 donors, sponsors. We have pledged more than $1,000, $1,168 to date. Very excited about that. My goal was 1,000 and I wasn't sure that was possible, but here we go again. Ask for specifically what you want. I asked for 1,000. I wasn't even sure that was possible. And here we are in the overflow, over $1,000. Back to the filter seeker. The filter seeker is serious. All right, let me finish the news. Okay, so the charity run, as of today, I'm 64 miles. Tomorrow is the last day. I'm gonna hit my 65. There we go. If you haven't sent your money yet, send your money. Let me know how you're sending it so I can start dispersing the money to the various nonprofits and we can get this going and we can help them in a fundamental, physical, tangible, monetary way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, so that said, shout out to Watson Memorial Baptist Church. That is Jacinta's church in Louisville, Kentucky. Jacinta is the Hero hoodie, well, not hoodie anymore. We've expanded beyond hoodies. The Hero team ambassador for Louisville. And that's her home church. They have distributed Hero t-shirts to the unhoused. They did some drops around town along with food and water and other sundries. And it just so happened that activation coincided with my activation here with Project Love Strong, or working with Project Love Strong on their event, T's and T, the 3rd annual T's and T. So I love that synergy. They are also, Jacinta is also donating Hero shirts to a nursing home, to a nursing facility where they often have trouble getting clothes for the people who are in the nursing facility. So there's going to be heroes out there in the unhoused community and heroes in the nursing community. So super grateful to have contributed in some small way to that effort. And shout out to Jacinta for figuring out different ways to expand this ministry so much in Louisville. So I really appreciate it. So that's that. And on Sunday, just a reminder for those of you that know, I will be hosting Living Life in Joy on Sunday instead of Reverend Melissa. Reverend Melissa is traveling, so I'll be hosting. I'm gonna have some surprises. I don't know what surprises, but I'm gonna have some surprises. So tune in Sunday at 10:30. So in this case, you won't not see me again until Monday. Usually on Friday, you don't see me again until Monday. But on this particular instance, you can see me again on Sunday, right? And also tomorrow, Saturday, I will be dropping another episode of the podcast, the Sekou Writes podcast. If you missed the memo, I've already done a recap of my experience at the T's and T event with Project Love Strong. And I'm expecting to do another episode about that tomorrow. I'm just going to put up the podcast, both of my podcasts on the screen. So on the left is the Sekou Writes podcast. And again, you can listen to the most recent episode to find out about what happened at the T's and T event. And on the right is Get Rich 101, which is about getting rich. So check out that podcast too. Okay. All set. Yeah, I think we're good. We're down to the shout out. So shout out to Reverend Melissa for moving in solidarity with me. I forgot to mention, I did put out an all call this week for people to move in solidarity with me for my final mile tomorrow, my final mile of my charity run. If you want to move, walk, stroll, jog, run with me, I'd appreciate it. Rev Mel and Stephanie Archer have raised their hands to say that they're going to be out there moving with me tomorrow. If there's anyone else who'd like to do that, great. Just do it. be in solidarity with me. And if you post something, use the hashtag Sekou 30-day challenge, because that's how it all started. It all started as a birthday challenge on June 1st. And look at us now. Who would have expected all of this? Who would have expected all of this but God? I mean, this is divinely appointed, right? I had no expectation of any of this. So anyway, if you want to join me tomorrow, please do. And I would appreciate it. So I think that's it. Come back at 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern. So just a few minutes away. I'll be producing Sit with Rev Melissa, and I might be popping in to say a few words at the end. And I think that's it. Until then, keep doing. Be a hero. Be your own hero. And remember that now, right now, is better than perfect. And I'll see you on Sunday.